Once again, a very good afternoon. Break and finish live. Now, in this match, which is the battle of the Ibras, without a shadow of a doubt, the biggest match in the first round of this ongoing comp. We are at Ultimate Pool Arena, Ntinda Trading Center, Kampala, the capital city of Uganda. Today, 4th of June 2025, we are having a 32-man competition that is aimed at charity to support the treatment cause of AMINA facing under captain of Uganda's national female pool team, the Pool Cranes, after she sustained a fracture after a motorcycle accident some time ago. Ibrahim Sejjemba is just about to lead by 3 frames to nil as long as he finishes this red frame against his namesake Ibrahim Kayanja. Race to 5 for a place in the second round, which is the round of last 16. We are having cash prizes tonight for the top 4. Each one of these guys will be one of the favorites to get into at least the top 4, if not win the comp itself, but the draws were so unfair to them. Now the real machine is down by 3 frames to nil against the killer in a race to 5. And in the meantime, this exact stream is on Break and Finish Live Facebook, as well as Break and Finish Live YouTube, with both streams looking pretty much the same, both diagonal, both with the same exact commentary as Ibra breaks for the second time in the match, which is frame number 4. Actually, he's facing again Ibra, so I'll be addressing these guys with their nicknames. When I say the killer, I mean Sejjemba. When I say the machine, I mean Kayanja. The race is 5. Fair break it was, seemingly the killer is going for the reds. He's had that kind of mixed season. Not so many times do you see this guy lose in the first round of a major African comp. That was what happened exactly 1 week ago. Not 1 week ago, maybe exactly 10 days ago, when he lost in round 1 to the Kenyan. That was Dominic Minor at the Timbuktu International Pool Carnival, the comp that was then won by Eshka Chimbwanda. In that one, Ibrahim Kayanja lost out in the round of last 32. No round of last 64. He defeated 2 players and lost to the 3rd. The killer will want to win a second frame by break and finish. The first frame he won was by break and finish. This one has come short chance for the machine to play in this frame. So many times these guys have been facing off, actually so many. Most of the renowned victories have belonged to the killer, including a money match in which the machine was started with +5 racing to 21 and still got beat. But there was a comp when these two faced off in the final. The comp that was won by Ibrahim Kayanja. It was organized at Amigos in Kampala. A comp like this one. Here he is. Wants to take pickings, but maybe the pocket is not pocketing. Just in case you are in and around Kampala, we are at the Ultimate Pool Arena. The venue is on the second floor of Three Sisters Complex in Tinda Trading Center, just near Tinda Mosque. Entry is absolutely free, and action is going on 4 tables. A few players through to the second round. Lotaya Geoffrey, another player called Kiza, and then the computer, as well as Dog City. Hazard will not be participating, he's out. I can say Ivan Kanyesije almost arriving at the venue. Habib Sebuguzi yet to show up. Farouk Mutumba is at the venue. These two you're watching are at the venue. In terms of big names, also Kenneth Odong is at the venue and is currently drawing 2-all with Lucas Buma. Now that shot is more like it from the machine. He will want to put both yellow and black to the same center pocket on the left of your screen, I believe. The yellow is obvious. Black ball is also portable. There is some space between it and that jaw of that center pocket, which Ibrahim Kayanja will be having as space to utilize as he sinks in the black to win the first of the frame of the match. It is now the machine on 1 and the killer on 5. Thank you for watching Peter Nwosu. My good counsel, Rama Omonya, must be watching from some law firm in Kampala. I can imagine he should be supporting the machine. He's a very, very influential figure in the life and career of the Scorpion. Second year, thank you for watching. Joseph Charlo must be watching from Kenya. Rotaise Robert. Yes, Lucas was permitted by the organizers, but I said to appeal. I can call it to appeal. He was the first player to arrive, first player to be eliminated. Then Lucas said for an appeal and was granted. Yeah, it's a game. But for most of these comps, the players who are ranked among the best, those that make the Uganda national team, can never be granted chance to appeal, as the real machine scratches, granting opportunity for the killer to kill a fourth frame in a row, which if he does, it will start to be very unlikely that Cayanja will win the match. Morris Thando, thank you for watching from Zimbabwe. Maita Basa for watching. John Philip, also thank you for watching. Henry Matovu Mosakawi. That's a statement of intent from Ibra. He has just played a yellow behind the black, making it a dead ball, and the same space he leaves in between black and the jaw of the center pocket on the left is, I think, enough to pass a red. Ibra, however, has another problem red ball, the one that is also near the black, just close to the yellow. Shepard Mukwacha, you say you want to see the real Ibra from South Africa? Okay. Evans Chinks. Yes, Sotatenda. Trevor Mandevu, thank you for watching, as well as Martin Chomba. from Zambia. Now, after that shot that has pretty much opened up the black ball away from the center pocket, it is clear that Ibra wants to use the center pocket on the left to port that red ball, which is near his hands now. He will spin the white ball backwards off the cushion. Here he could start with either of the two reds he's having on table. He will want to start with the one to the top end of the table, which he will also want to play simply by rolling, but it's also in order if he started with the one to the center pocket on the left. Either way, when a ball is spotted, he gets white for either of the next almost automatically. But maybe another player will want him to start to end with the one he's about to play, because it gives him better chance to get white for black when he plays it last. And nonetheless, he should be able to put the red ball is about to right now. White ball bouncing off the cushion on the left, on the right. Better still draw the white ball backwards. It will be a little bit fancy. Uses the cushion to support the movement of the white ball and gets it as accurate as the word accurate itself, as he rolls the black into the corner pocket for the fourth time in the match. It is now the killer 4 and the real machine 1. 4 frames to go. The machine needs to win them all, or else go back home. Once again, Ibrahim Sejjemba 4 and Ibrahim Kayanja 1. The last match that I streamed between Rashida and Geoffrey, I have deleted it because there was loud music. I got a warning from YouTube. Now the management has agreed to play the music just a little bit lower, and I think it is comfortable now. It will also be comfortable for Ibra if he makes a clearance. He still got it. He's a big player, not just in his country, but also on the African continent. Only that in the recent past, he has not exactly been at his very best. Maybe the last time we got to see the better of him is the last money match between himself and Jerry. By the way, it's earlier this year when Jerry made a tour of Uganda. No, I think it was late last year. And then when he went to Zimbabwe Bulawayo, he lost out both of his lives to Kelvin Kandu in the round of last 64 and last 8 respectively in both lives. But other performances outside of that, the performances with Kelvin were top-notch performances, most especially defeating Zambian kingpin Victor Sejjemba by 9 frames to 0. Also, he defeated in a match the South African player Harry Martin Molden by 13 frames to 2 to 3 in a $1,000 money match that was organized at Queen's as an effect of that championship that was won by Aiden. As Ibra misses a red, which could be very costly if the machine can pot at least one ball. He will be also having that problem of the yellow ball that is almost frozen near the center pocket on the right as a problem ball. Tempting shot where he could try and pot that yellow ball by rail drive, white ball opening up the dead ball near the center pocket is what he's trying to do. He just got it slightly off, and he has to be wary the machine that if he doesn't finish off this frame, most likely his opponent will finish his, and if he does, he will also finish the match. There comes the frame opening shot. Good shooting by the machine, who is now on 3 yellows. You would fancy him now in this position to finish the frame, trying to put his opponent under some bit of pressure, try to give himself chance of winning the frame. Each shot is playing is almost as good as the previous and promises an even better shot. Now onto the last yellow before the black, which he will simply tap to the center pocket. He may want to spin the white ball slightly backwards, just like that, and the report of the black will be a formality. Ibrahim Kayanja 2, Ibrahim Sejjemba 4, rest to 5. Now this red ball is about to play Ibrahim Kayanja. The one that is frozen against the cushion is the one will be problem red, that if he gets to pot it, maybe he will come within one frame of his opponent. He's got what it takes. He's not exactly very known for making big comebacks, but if he can finish this frame, he not only does he get to improve his score, come within one frame of Ibra, but he will clearly put his opponent under even more pressure. And these tables are friendly to offensive-minded players. Red to the corner pocket, top right, spinning the white ball backwards to get good white for black to the center pocket on the right. There was that contact between white and black, which I think will be okay. And with another single visit over the table, the machine pulls another back against the killer. Ibrahim Kayanja 3 and Ibrahim Sejjemba 4, rest 5, straight knockouts. It's only 2 p.m. and yes, close to 700 are watching this stream on Facebook and YouTube combined. Thank you, Africa. Once again, the streaming date is 4th June 2025, a Wednesday afternoon at 2 p.m. East African time. Just in case you find this action on different platforms showing as though it's live when it's fake, I am not part of the plot. Alan ultimate one. Then it tastes like Johnson. Tastes like Johnson. Habib Sabagozi is in the house. Joseph Rotokonya is in the house. Moses Omara is in the house, but he didn't register to play. Maybe he came to be a supporter of whoever it may be. You are watching the biggest match in the first round of this ongoing 32-man comp here at the Ultimate Pool Arena in Ntinda, Kampala, as Ibrahim Kayanja, the real machine, tries to take Ibrahim Sejjemba, the killer, into what would be a very unexpected decider, most especially that the killer led by 4 frames to 1. As I speak, it is 4-3, and a good chance that it will be 4-4 in the next 60 seconds of this match. That miss could come costly. 3-3 between Kenneth Odong and Lucas. Not the exact expected scoreline. The best performing Ugandan in the Timbuktu International Carnival, that is Mark Mochivi, is not participating in this one. He is unwell. He's been down with malaria actually ever since returning from Kenya. Maybe the Eldoret mosquitoes feasted on him quite good. With that tap of that red ball to the corner pocket, you think Ibrahim Sejjemba's problem ball is now that red near the yellow. It's behind the yellow near the center pocket, closest to the bottom of your screen on the right, which he may want to play to open either the red or the yellow. Does put the yellow as a combination shot, and just like that, the red is now positioned a little bit better. He can go for this one for as long as there is passage of that red ball by a rail drive in between cushion and black to the corner pocket at the top right. He will be in business, but first has to do it. He's the captain of Roxbury Pro Club, a team that won the Ugandan League for the first time, and the management has told me they will take some time to cut cake for them, celebrate them upon their maiden league title. But for Ibra, he has won it for a 4th time in 4 years with 4 different clubs, this time as team captain. He also, if I'm not mistaken, is leading the top scorers charts in the Ugandan Pool League. So things are happening for him at home, although away from home things didn't really happen. Also last weekend, as I was streaming the under 17 comp for the one for kids on purpose, the bigger boys were playing in a comp, a 32-man comp like this one, which Ibra, the guy playing right now, did win with victory against Kenneth Odong in the final. He does have that frozen red in his mind. Maybe it's now the time to play it. A little bit suspect. It's a suspect shot, but yes, however, suspect as a player, you have to try it out. But if he has a different choice, if the red closest to the top end is portable, he will go for that one. But he's saying that it's time for the rail drive. Perfect. This frame should be as good as gone. This match should be as good as gone. Ibrahim Kayanja should be as good as gone by now. He will be reminiscing the chance he got to finish this frame and then missed a yellow to the center pocket on the right, rather lacklusterly. And the killer is attempting to punish him like he has done so many times, especially in so many years gone by. White ball off to cushions, 1, 2, and in perfect space. It has reached the 3rd cushion to the effect that it has moved a little bit far away from the yellow, the red that he wanted, but he has some work to do, especially now having to play the red with big power. Not really big power, he's giving himself white maybe for a sharp cut. Another rail drive, he has already tested that cushion, that rail, and has already potted a red. This time around it's a black, which you'll have to pot the same way, but with a much bigger significance of winning the match. He has to be on target. Black against the rail to the corner pocket. It is a miss. Another seemingly very, very costly miss. Thank you for watching Clean Crypto. Keep long at Jafeth. Good afternoon to you. Abex Fire, Mwanguzi Ali, Irankunda Jerusha, Sharif Kanaonya. Crypto asking if Caesar is in. No, he is not. He went to the countryside to pay a visit to Mom. Agawa Rogers watching from Bombo Barracks and your team Ibra. Thank you for watching. Yes, from Bombo Barracks, I can even see you are a serving officer. Thank you for the job. Blessings, Mwezi. You say you want me to be chased from your work. No, I'm sorry. As Ibrahim Kanyel want to draw the white ball backwards, it naturally moves towards the top end of the table. Excellent pinpoint accuracy as he aims for the black to equalize. I can't believe my eyes that this game is now going to the wire, and just at one time the killer led by 4 frames to 1. As it is Ibrahim Kayanja 4, Ibrahim Sejjemba 4, and we have a decider. Thank you for watching Appleman, the guy that runs the YouTube channel that is called Appleman. Ivan Kanyesje, the deaf but very talented shooter, is in the house. So it's competition. Caleb Muhire is in the house. The chat is full. He wants a place. He's hoping that someone doesn't make it such that he takes up that place. He may be made to face Kasozi because Kasozi's opponent is nowhere to be seen. There may be an exchange. That's how we do it normally. But if a player already plays a frame, then no replacement. In fact, in most cases, there is no replacement when draws are already done. Though sometimes there is this kind of negotiation. 4-4 between Kenneth Adonga and Lucas Boma. And that one is also heading to the wire. Isaac Muzenda is asking if Afroman is a player. Yes, he plays. But when you see his game, you get to believe that not everything you see on social media should be believed. I'm sorry, he's a decent player. I remember I streamed a game in which he took Hazard to a decider and lost, I think it was the rest of 5, he lost 5-4. Actually 7-6, it was rest 7. And then he once defeated Rashid at the lady. So he's a decent player, but not as good as what you see on YouTube and TikTok. Ibrahim Kayanja going for the frame and looking like he could. He wants to play the one frozen against the cushion. He wants to play another rail drive of himself. He just played into space. I think he has played the shot poorly. He played it a little bit casually. Unnecessarily casually. Maybe he simply wanted to deny his opponent white because it seems Sejjemba has sight of only one of his balls, the one that is touching the black. Even then, Ibrahim Kayanja did not play his own yellow in space. And in terms of the mind game, the killer is in his own league in relation to his opponent. I like it for the fact that at 2:30 p.m. we are closing in on 900 people watching this stream on Facebook and YouTube combined. Thank you, Moshemeza Samuel. You are watching from Bende, Central Uganda. And in Andrew, you're in support of Mr. Computer. Yes, Computer is in the second round and will be taking on Arnold Semokwano in the round of last 16 in at most 1 hour's time. Yes. Another decider, by the way, is happening between Lucas and Dong, still 4-4. It's as tight as the one that you are watching. Ivan Me, thank you for watching on Facebook. Shafiq Lukman. When you are an average player, you have to. When you are an average player, you have to be a top player. Back at home, he's a multi-champion for team and himself as an individual. But that will not matter. What will not matter now? What will matter now is who of them utilizes their opportunity to finish the frame, which will mean finishing the match. Kayanja now is, in my opinion, in pole position. Not only because he's the one queuing, he's the one on table, but also because his frame is finishable, most especially given his ability. The yellow ball near the cushion is the one he will be playing first. With the rail drive to the corner pocket at the top right, white ball bouncing off the cushion, moving a little towards the direction where there is the black. It needed to move a little bit further, but it's understandable that he came short because there was always that risk of being snookered. He will still contemplate it to the same corner pocket he wanted to play it, with a sharp cut white ball being played into the reds to have sight of the black. Into the reds, he has sight of the black, but it is so distant from the white ball, especially with the fact that white ball moved the whole length of the table, being almost frozen against the cushion, and yet he seemingly must spot, if he doesn't, chance that he will be taken down in the next visit of the table. It is a miss, and a big miss. He could foul. It is a foul. Had black gone in, by the way, he would be a winner. And yet, on the opposite, it is a foul. I like to say so many times, like I do, that the difference between victory and defeat for top players is very minimal. By 1 millimeter, if black had gone in, Ibrahim Kayanja was winning the frame. But now that it did not, he is most likely losing the frame. The killer will most likely be playing the red frozen against the cushion for a free shot. The remaining two reds are kind of tricky, but finishable. Here comes the killer. When it is a foul in black ball rules, the players are free to play with the cue ball in hand, place it behind the ball line, the head string. The only suspect thing he has done, in my opinion, is not to play the dead ball for a free shot. Hopefully for him, he will make a rain drive and still put it anyway, because it has to be the ball he'll be playing last before he plays the black. The other two reds are pretty much finishable. This red he's about to play, even Francis Mkoke can pot it. The question is the next. He simply has to roll it, have a little white bounce off the cushion to have the white in space. If red is on target, he'll be in business. He has taken a deep breath before the shot. the deep breath has worked out. It should be celebrations at Roxbury. It should be tears at Scrap Buyers as the killer kills the machine. For yet another time, White will be safe. The match is safe and the killer wins. Final score Ibrahim Sejjemba 5 and Ibrahim Kayanja 4. Thank you for being a lovely audience, and we meet in the next one.